Build the rest. And this time we eat.
And again, you want to make this as light as possible, which means you drill holes all over the frame. Do whatever is necessary to make it as light as possible.
There's no fifth variation where you try to apply all of these methods.
Well, there's a good picture of one in the book, the rubber band one, that it's carved out where there's almost no foam left. Look at the way they carved this out.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they carved it out to, from here up is the width of this. So there's almost no foam left. Nice.
Sure.
One of the things we have for the competition this year is prototypes. So we want to create some environmentally sensitive products or projects. So to the extent the students can use alternative chassis, they can. So to take some of these and use some other biodegradable or recyclable kinds of things. Styrofoam clearly is not the most environmentally sensitive material. So that's one of the things that we're tasking some students to do this year, is sort of a capstone creative products.
The car, because of the reverse torque, wants to go the other way. So if we can make one side of the car heavier than the other, maybe that'll counteract some of the twisting motion that the propeller is generating. So one way is to shave off some of the foam, and you leave one side of the foam, or you don't cut one side of the foam, but you do cut the other side. So what we'll do is leave enough foam over here and shave, I don't know, 3/4 of it. Can you shave all of this off? And don't go too far, because I don't want it to break. I just want to show the principle.
It's kind of fun to look at.
I don't think sodium points are off. We have pink foam everywhere. It becomes hydrostatically charged with 6 to everything.
Okay. Do you want me to do the same thing to my car?
Yes.
Spare for broken parts.
Right.
Well, it has to accommodate the width of this.
Okay.
So I think when a propeller starts going this way, there'll be a tendency to have this go this way.
Right.
So in theory, we're making this side heavier than that side. Okay, so would you use the glue gun and okay, I'll take the gun. I know it.
because I'll melt through the foam.
That looks good. You let it dry.
Oh, 5-1.
And then what do you hit though?
Either enter or command.
Oh, 5-1.
Yeah, I usually just start hitting them until it works. Yeah.
You guys do it late.
She's also the cheerleading advisor,
Ah.
so they just finished practice a little while ago.
Okay, now, in winding it, you don't want the glue to do all the holding. So, when you wind it, put your fingers right here. And again, you're going to see a lot of students holding it like this and winding, but you're forcing the glue to do all the work, to keep it attached. So, if you do it this way, it probably won't be tight. Now, again, we should have drilled a lot of holes. We should have streamlined the whole thing. And then when you put it on a track,
See if I did it the right way. See, look at that.
yeah, that's the idea. We wind it 200 times. 200.
Wow.
We have a special winder. And every time I turn the crank once, it rotates 5 times. So I very quickly can wind up the rubber band.
200 times is the official twist for
Yeah, arbitrarily, we decided 200 turns.
Let me ask you a question. I've seen many of the students put the propeller in the middle of the block.
Right.
They can do that also,
Sure, they can put the propeller
anywhere.
anywhere.
One of these.
Just so it float, yeah. A lot of torque.
I got a lot
A lot
of
of
torque.
torque, yeah.
There we go.
All right.
Very good.
No, it's not.
Now, you need, well, as I say, on CPAP day, we wind it up 200 turns. And the other thing is, that is on the wrong side.
It's on the wrong side. Okay.
What's on the wrong side?
All right.
See, to counteract the torque, this should be over here. In other words, it should be on this side.
Okay.
You mounted it on the
So
wrong
it is
side.
specific.
So the trick then would be to make sure you mount it with both ends sticking out a bit, so you can swap if you had to. Even goofed.
But you only have the pin on one side.
Yeah, you can move the pin.
I'll move the pin.
Of course, if you spin it the other way,
Ah.
depends on which way you wind the propeller to.
Now, with
Okay.
respect to spinning it the other way, there's a little stop here. And it allows you to wind this the wrong way about 100 turns. But after about 100 turns, if you're winding it the wrong way, it's going to start skipping. This is the correct way of winding. This will give you, this can handle 200 turns. You go the other way, after about 100 turns, it'll start skipping.